Alright, so welcome back. We're doing a pecan cream pie. And today this pecan cream pie, a little shout out to one of my mentors, Chef Catherine Rabb, who shared this with me when I was one of her apprentices years ago. And it has been changed over the years. I have added sorghum, I've added molasses, all different kinds of things. But this is based off of her pie that she has in her shop. So big shout out to you, Chef. So we're going to start first with making the cheesecake batter level. And I know a lot of people, when they hear about this pie, in the South we know it as pecan pie. Up north it's New York style cheesecake. So what happens if the two meet? It's a little taste of the North, a little taste of the South. It's delicious. So I've got my cream cheese in here. It's been softened to room temp overnight. I've got my sugar in there. We're going to go ahead and let that start creaming. While that's creaming, we're going to talk about the second part of it, which is the goo, as I like to say, the goo, pecan pie goo. So I've got eggs, vanilla, a little bit of sorghum in there. I've got my corn syrup. You can use light corn syrup, you can use dark, you can use medium. It's up to you. It's all about taste. The dark corn syrup is just molasses added to the corn syrup. And then, like I said, you can even replace it with honey, part of it, not all of it, and sorghum, part of it, not all of it. So we've got our corn syrup, our eggs, our sugar, and now a pinch of salt goes in there. We're going to whisk this together. Now this actual batter part right here, just on its own, is just pecan pie. Now the cream cheese mixture has a little less cream in it than a normal cheesecake that we did for one of our other demos for this class. So I wouldn't advise using that just as cheesecake batter. However, I will tell you that I've tried this. In my hotels and restaurants where I worked at, I would keep large containers of cheesecake batter, large containers of pecan pie batter. So I'd be making cheesecakes, I'd be making pecan pies, and then of course every once in a while I'd make the hybrid. So, but it does work. It's a little wetter, but it does work. All right, so we've got our cheesecake mixture here, nice and smooth. And we're gonna put a nice little healthy bit, not all of it. That recipe that I gave you makes a couple of pies. I'm gonna say 2. And we're just gonna make sure that we cover the bottom of the crust. And then we're gonna take our toasted pecans. In this case today, walnuts. I was out of pecans. But I did toast them, so that's a nice aroma there. And then I'm going to add some of the pie filling over the top. And we'll stick this in the oven at about 350 degrees until it's golden brown and springy. All right, pecan cream pie out of the oven here. You can see that little souffle on the sides has a little give to it. This should be super tasty. We'll get this in the fridge and then we'll give it a slice. So our pecan cream pie has had a chance to chill in the refrigerator. Now you remember when we first made this, we put the cheesecake on the bottom and then we put the goo on top of that, but there was pecans in between. So cheesecake, pecans, goo, and then we put it in the oven. So let's see what happened. Where's the goo? It goes to the bottom every time. That cream cheese floats up, so you get that really nice, almost like a caramel sitting in the bottom of the pie. This is why I fell in love with this pie. But there's so many skill sets for you to learn. Proper mixing of the filling, the cheesecake batter, the pie crust, the toasting of the nuts. There's a lot of things that you have to learn that goes into this one. And I never really realized it when I went through culinary school, but enjoy the journey. It's tasty.